Hi, I'm Dr. David Rowe from Rowe Chiropractic Offices, and today's topic is about the relationship with our temporomandibular joint, the TMJ, and our spinal health. Now, people often say, oh, I have TMJ. Well, we all have TMJ. It literally means temporomandibular joint. It's the jaw joint. It's the hinge that as our jaw moves, and we have one on each side, and it has to be in normal alignment in order for our jaw to move correctly when we're speaking and when we're chewing. TMJ syndrome is a term used to say there's a problem with that joint. And it's usually linked with a misalignment in the joint that's causing undue wear and tear stress, just in the same way that a spinal vertebra that's misaligned causes undue stress, or a knee joint that's misaligned causes undue stress. But in the TMJ, when there's a misalignment, because we're using our jaw all day long, it can create tremendous tension, can lead to pain syndromes, can lead to headaches. There's a lot of information associated with problems with health and wellness and disruptions in our TMJ, our temporomandibular joint. But there's another connection that is less commonly understood. It's the relationship between the mechanics of our spine, specifically our neck, and the TMJ. There's a high correlation between mechanical stress on the neck, anywhere in the spine, but especially the neck, and problems or pain syndromes in our TMJ. Now, how does that work? Every function in your body, and I say every function, I literally mean, guys, every function in our body is controlled by the nervous system, including the movement of our jaw, including the activation of the muscles, including our chewing and our speaking. All of this is controlled neurologically. We know that from different stresses or traumas, there could be a misalignment in the jaw that can create stress there, but also there could be a misalignment in the neck that causes stress on the nerves that go back into the jaw, creating face and jaw pain. Let's take a closer look at how the structures of the neck correlate with the nerves. So the white here is the bone, and these yellow are representative of nerves that come out between each of the individual vertebrae. The brain sits up here, and it sends signals, information, strength and energy, if you will, down the spinal cord and out each of these nerves. And that's how our body functions. There's a communication down to give a signal to the tissue, and then the tissue, the different parts of our body, signal back to the nerves up. Okay, so what's normal? If you look at this from a front view, we should be perfectly straight this way. But if you look at our neck from a side view, we're supposed to have a slow sweeping curve like this. That curve is like a built-in shock absorber. Why do we need a shock absorber? To protect that spinal cord, because with gravity is pulling on us all the time. So we're built with this beautiful curve here and normal straight there. The problem, and by the way, these are the vertebral arteries that are sending blood back up from the heart back into the brain to give the brain normal blood supply. So normally in this structure, when the spine's straight like this and curved like this, we have this very strong structure and the body can function normally. But if we have any areas where from traumas the spine misaligns or we lose the normal curve, these subluxations affect those nerves and actually pinch these nerves, cause stress on the spinal cord so the brain can't send normal signal. That's what the subluxation is. This is the normal curve, straight there, and this is when it's subluxated. Even the most chronic jaw pain syndromes can be improved. It's all based on this. We look at the mechanics of the spine and the mechanics of the jaw. We see if there's any misalignments, and then we go ahead and correct them. We might be correcting the neck through therapeutic exercise and adjustments and in-office and home traction. It might be actually adjusting the jaw. But wherever the stress is coming from, we realign it, take the stress off the joint, allow the body to heal, take stress off the nervous system, and the pain syndrome goes away. And that's how we help TMJ with chiropractic care.